Okie dokie. Hello, everyone. I am doing chapter 3. Sorry, almost slipped up there. Chapter 3 of pair programming. I'm Keenan. I'm here with Elijah. I'm going to be the driver. He's going to be the navigator. So let's get this party started. So chapter 3 is all about lists and why they are so cool and the basics of how to use them. To start off, we're using the old book edition 2 because I did it before. Cool, just to clarify that. So starting on page 82, we're going to start with the first try it yourself. We got 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. These should be quite easy enough. First, we are going to store the names of a few friends in a list called names. And then we're going to print each person name by accessing each element of the list one at a time. So let's start there. Let's go to page 82. Okay, to those of you who have seen my channel before, you'll see that I use import random quite often. Yeah, it's a gimmick now. Anyways, to give a quick rundown here, I'm importing the random module, which will allow me to access random elements, whether it's a random integer, a random item from a list, a random anything. It allows me to randomize things. I import it as the keyword R because I'm lazy and I don't want to type random every time I want to call it, so I'm going to just do R. Okay, just to that over. First things first, I did a list of friends: Josh, Connor, Jack, Busisiwe, and Ashley. In this list, we've stored each individual item in the proper format. Next, and I know that this is a little bit ahead of its time. I know we've only just done for loops, but I was lazy. So, in this for loop, the gist of it is it's going to print each friend due to the index positioning because of I. What is I? It's this temporary variable that gets stored in between the ranges of 0 to 5. There's that many names in our list: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We include 5 because it counts up to but not including that last number. So it'll stop just before. We could make this a lot shorter. In essence, we could say for I in list. Oh no, I didn't add my shortcuts. For I in list underscore of underscore friends colon, and you would achieve the same effect. Let's see what happens when we give this a run. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, okay, this is from my last recording when I stopped it. My bad. Okay, so if we give it a quick run now. Am I still... What? Come, run. Okay, hold on, I'm still getting another error. What's happening now? Print list of friends, I. Oh yeah, sorry. My silly ass forgot. It doesn't do the... It doesn't store them as integers. It takes each item as a string, and I'm trying to use that string as a position indicator, which doesn't work because it only works with integers, whole numbers. Sorry, my mistake. Let me just stick to the old original. If we pull this bad boy up, you will see Josh, Connor, Jack, Busisiwe, and Ashley, just as presented. Okay. Next up, we got 3.2, which is greetings. Start with a list used in the previous one, but instead of just printing each name, we're going to stick a message to them. The text of each message should be the same, but each message should be personalized with the name. In short, that's exactly what we did. I recreated the list. I did the same for loop. The only difference is I stuck in a formatted string and used the placeholder for list of friends with the index position. This will give us the exact same outcome, but including to my dearest friend Josh, to my dearest friend Connor, to my dearest friend Jack, and so on and so forth. Okay, make sense up until now?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Very cool. Next, your own list. Think of your favorite mode of transportation, such as a motorcycle or a car, and make a list that stores several examples. Use your list to print a series of statements about these items, such as I would like to own a Honda motorcycle. Now you're going to see where my cheekiness has evolved. So this is where I use the randomness. So in our code over here, we have my list of cars, which would be Honda, Jeep, Toyota, Mercedes, BMW, Kia, and Suzuki. Then I have a list of statements. I would like to own a, or I would love to drive in a, or since when do you own a, blank statements. Now, this is where I'll show you the randomness now. I'll show you. So anyway, I did the loop, the same for loop, but now I only use 7 instead of 3. Why use 7? Because I've got more cars up here that I need to present than statements. I just need a couple of statements just to fill in the blanks. So we needed to loop 7 times for each car. Then comes our print statement. A lot of shenanigans here. First, list of statements. It's going to pick a random integer between 0 and 2. So from 0 to 1. And in, oh yeah, so I'd have to make that 3 to incorporate all of those. 0, 1, 2. Yes. So it'll pick a random statement, and then it's going to attach at the end a random car name. So if we had to give this a run, I guess it's just, yep. If we had to give this a run, we can see down here, since when do you own a Jeep? I would like to own a Toyota. I would love to drive in a Mercedes. I'd love to drive in a BMW, same for Kia, and then same for Suzuki with a bit of random spice. Okay. Any questions so far on this question?
No, that makes sense.
Cool. Next up is page 89. So let's head over there and see what we have to do. It looks like a long one. Wait, what page did I say? 89? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get a gist of what's going to happen here. First of all, we need to make a guest list where we can invite anyone. We need to make a list of 3 people that we'd like to invite to the dinner, and then we're going to use our list to print a message to each person inviting them to dinner. Okay, keep that in mind. That's objective 1, list of 3 people. We are then going to change the list because we heard that one of them can't make it. So we need to send out a new set of invitations. This is where we are then going to pop names from the list or delete names. So let's see what we have in store. Start with your program from 3.4, which was the first one. Add a print call at the end of your program so that we can start in the name of the guests who can't make it. So once it's popped, we can see who can't make it. Then print a second set of invitation messages, one for each person still on your list. So then there should be 2. Unless I added more people, I can't remember. Oh, okay, here we go. Once again, I used for loops. We can look through that by now, I'm assuming. So in our guest list here, I have added Marley, Jacob, and Peter. What's going to happen here is it's going to print a statement, a formatted string, to my esteemed guest, either Marley, Jacob, or Peter, as it cycles through. We invite you to join us for a miraculous evening. As you can guess, that should work. All the way up here. To my esteemed guest Marley, we invite you to join us for a miraculous evening. And so on with Jacob and Peter. Then comes the second point. Now someone can't attend. Ah, damn it. So we need to remove one person. Wait, did I remove a person? Right, we invite you to join us. Bit strange. Okay, wait, that was... this is why I should have started my numbering earlier. That should be 3.5. Because that is changing... you heard one of your guests can't make the dinner, so you need to send out a new set of invitations. Oh, so you need to change the person. Sorry, my bad. I thought we had to delete it. That's exactly what I've done here. I changed Marley to Jimothy. By starting off with our guest list, we first start off with what we're using. We're using our list. Cool. What of our list are we using? Because we're using our list, we use square brackets to indicate positions. We're using the first position, which is Marley. Oh, sorry, Jacob. My bad. We're not touching Marley, we're doing Jacob. Starts at 0, onward. So we're going to change Jacob to Jimothy. And then once we print it, we shall see, to my esteemed guest Marley, we invite you to join us for a miraculous evening. Wait. However, all I have found a bigger table. Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. It's a mix of the two questions. But here we have Marley, we have Jimothy, and we have Peter. It has now changed from Jacob. Cool. Still following?
Yes,
Okay, rad. Modify your list, replacing the names of the guests who can't make it with the name of the new person you're inviting, Jimothy. Print a second set of invitation messages for each person still in your list. You saw we did that. Okay, now we have more guests. You've just found a bigger dinner table, so now more space is available. Think of 3 more guests to invite to your dinner. So we're going to start with our previous list, and we're going to add a print call to the end of our program informing people that we found a bigger dinner table. There we go, that's the key one. You saw that at the end of my messages where I said we found a bigger table. So now we need to use 2 inserts, probably to insert one at the beginning and at the middle, and finally an append on our list to stick one in at the beginning. And then obviously new invitation messages. If we head over here, I did it all one shot. We did guest list insert at position 0, so at the beginning, Rathu. Then I did the same insert, but now at position 2, which should have now been in the middle of our list. We have to incorporate for Rathu, so they'd be 0, 1, 2, 3. So the middle would be 0, 1, technically. Or 2, so really it's your pick. It's an even number, so whatever. Then we have guestlist.append, which will then stick a string or a new item into your list at the end. Love append because it goes at the end. And once we print the names, we should see here, to my esteemed guest Rathu, we invite you to join us for a miraculous evening. Cool, Rathu's there. Then we have Marley Michael. Oh, sorry, Michael's new. So Rathu, 0, Marley, 1. Next up is position 2, which is Michael, who we stuck in the middle. And then at the end we have Toby, which is right over there. Okay, still following?
Yeah, I am.
Cool. Let's head over here. Now we're going to be shrinking the guest list. So you found out that your new dinner table won't arrive on time, so I can only invite 2 people. So I need to add a new line to my previous code that incorporates for this predicament by saying that I can only invite 2 people. We're going to use pop to remove guests from your list one at a time until only 2 names remain on the list. Each time you pop a name from your list, we're going to print a message to that person, apologizing. Then we're going to print a message to each of the 2 people still on our list, letting them know they're invited, and then afterwards use the delete function to remove the final 2 names. This is what we got in this case, so print, unfortunately, only 2 may feast. I shortened all of this in a for loop. We can look past this. First things first, I created a variable called x. This is going to store all the pot names, all the names that I take out the list. Then, in a statement, it's going to print, I'm so sorry, person's name, due to the late table, you must leave. End of story. And then it's going to print the guest list. If we have a look there, it should contain only Peter and Toby, because it deleted Rathu, Marley, Michael, and Jimothy, the 4 names in our list. And now that we're only left with 2, we use delete guest list 1, start at the end, make life easier, and then delete the final guest, which is Peter. Then when we print it, we are left with an empty list at the bottom here. Okay. Any questions so far?
No, it all makes sense.
Awesome, loving it. Finally, we're on page 93. If there were any other activities, I didn't do them because they included adding a comment, and we know what comments do. Page 93. Where's 93? Here we go. Seeing the world. Think of at least 5 places in the world you'd like to visit. Can you guess what we're going to do? We're going to put them in a list. Store the locations in a list to make sure the list is not in alphabetical order. So let's have a squiz. Japan, Chile, Germany, Ireland, and Greece. Not alphabetical, we got that. If we print this, Yeah, all the way at the top here. We got Japan, Chile, Germany, Ireland, Greece, as we put it in. Next, yeah, we printed it. Next, we're going to use sorted, keyword id, to print our list in alphabetical order without modifying the original list. To do that, I create a new variable, which I called new list, and its value is sorted, but countries. This is going to then sort it in alphabetical order and store it in a new list, so we don't edit the original. If we print new list and countries, we should get Chile, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Japan. It's now alphabetical. And then if we print it again normally, we get Japan, Chile, Germany, Ireland, and Greece. Okay, we still following?
Yeah.
Rad. Show you, yeah, we printed the original one. Use sorted to print your list in reverse alphabetical order without changing the order, and then show the original list. Okay, this is where it gets interesting, because I did the same thing as before. New list, sorted, countries, but now I've added a comma. I'm adding a new piece of information here. I'm setting reverse to true. Now that does exactly what you think it does. It reverses the list because we've told it you are now going to reverse, true, do, reverse. Yes. We know what's happening. And now you can see it's gone Japan, Ireland, Greece, Germany, Chile. Straightforward. And then if we reprint it as normal, Japan, Chile, Germany, Ireland, and Greece, the same as we did before. So you can see it flips them. Cool. Next, use reverse to change the order of your list. Print the list to show that its order has changed. Okay, now this is, I think, where I got the none. Yeah, because I tried to store it in a... Yeah, I tried to store it inside of a variable, which obviously you can't do because you reverse the original list. Show that its order has changed. So we'll go something like reverse print new list. Was that correct? Oh wait, let me just do this. No. Which help me figure out just where it is. Okay, there we go. It should have done it in reverse. Japan, Ireland, Greece, Germany, Chile. Now it's worked in reverse. Cool. And then if we print the new list again, well, countries, sorry, new list doesn't exist. There we go. Countries.reverse, that is a problem, so we would need to do this. How was it again? Hold on, sorry, I'm just having a bit of a brain fart. Was it reverse?
No, you're fine.
Was it? No, it wasn't. It was print countries dot reverse. There we go. Now I think that's the case. God damn it, it's still none. Reverse to change the order of your list. Use reverse to change the order of your list again. That's what I did. But I didn't do it like that. Do I still get a none at the end? No, and now I get one none. That, and if I print new lists and countries, Japan, Ireland, Greece. Okay, cool. So then I should be able to go Control X, Control V, and then we should be able to print countries. And then we are also going to do, hold on, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my soul, I'm going to die. Let's do reverse. Let's do a little bit of troubleshooting, and let's do Reverse. Cool. Let's see how this plays out now. Okay, so we got reverse, where it has gone Greece, Ireland, Germany, Chile, Japan. Okay, so that's exactly what it's done. It's now flipped it around. Then, if we do it again, at the bottom here, by re-reversing the reverse, we get Japan, Chile, Germany, Ireland, and Greece, which is back to normal again. Okay. Does all of that make sense? I know it was a little bit of a
Yeah.
rad. It was a bit of
No,
a
that
few
makes
seconds
sense.
there, but I'm glad we made it through. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, it makes
no
sense.
questions.
No, this makes sense.
Okay, rad. Well then, to my viewers out there, that was chapter 2. God damn it, chapter 2 again. Chapter 3, pair programming with Elijah. Thanks everyone. See you for chapter 4.